This was actually a Drudge Report. It's just a web page that has current news stories from all over the world that are popping on it. And these were European newspapers at this time. One of them was declaring it's war between the U.S. and Iran. Because if American bases are getting hit with missiles, and they knew Americans would die. And they pretty much believed that Trump would retaliate like he said he would. But those missiles hit the bases. 50 to 100 Americans were so close to bombs going off that they got concussions. But no one died. How do you hit so close to give 50 to 100 concussions but not kill anybody? I would say God had his hand in that. I want you to see a verse in Revelation chapter 7. I saw 4 angels standing at the 4 corners of the earth, holding the 4 winds of the earth, that the wind should not blow on the earth, on the sea, or on any tree. Do not harm the earth, the sea, or the trees, till we sealed the servants of our God on their foreheads. Basically, the problem is God's people aren't ready. And God called a timeout. It's very interesting to watch this timeout. I think there's been several of them over time. There are no time prophecies in Daniel 11 or in Revelation on this material. We're past the time of time prophecies. Once we're in the third conflict, it is a sequence prophecy, and God can stop it or start it at will, depending on if his people are ready or not. Then COVID hit. Boy, that gave us all a chance to practice standing up or not standing up for what we believe, and it gave governments a chance to practice controlling people. Maybe both sides should have practice on that, right? And the threat of radical Islamists disappeared from the news feed in the Western world. Not in Africa and Asia. The radical Muslims were still on the roll, and the Islamic State was working down to the equator in Africa. But remember, the political left leans south towards Islam, and the political right leans towards traditional Christianity. And what now happens coming out of COVID is this becomes even more clear. In other words, after the time out, it's going to become more intense. I want to talk about some of the similarities now between the radical left and radical Islam. Both the radical left and radical Islam hate Israel. I mean, Ben and Jerry's ice cream. You know, those guys were pretty radical leftists. They hate Jewish people so badly and Israel so badly, they didn't want their ice cream sold for Jewish people to eat it in Israel. Sounds a lot like some radical Muslims I've bumped into. When Biden was supporting Israel during his time, Democrats splinter over Israel as the young, diverse left rages at Biden because they wanted Israel destroyed. The moderates were supporting Israel. The radicals wanted it destroyed. The three-way split is happening in the left and Islam. It's phenomenal to watch prophecy being fulfilled. Radical left and radical Islam both hate capitalism. During COVID, thousands of Americans became socialist. Both the radical left and radical Islam hate the papacy. The French Revolution that starts out the radical left, they took the Pope captive. And that's what radical Islam's always wanted to do. Take a look at Crisis Magazine. This is their About page. Crisis Magazine is a conservative Catholic group. Not since the Cold War have we experienced such violent political, cultural, and spiritual unrest. Not since the Civil War has our country been divided so bitterly against itself. Our civilization is under attack from the far left within and radical Islam without.